I did you a favor by not even mentioning your wife because I don't even believe in bringing women into men's conversations and things like that. So I let it slide whenever she said the shit that she said. You know what I'm saying? Didn't respond, did nothing. But clearly, I'm on all of y'all minds. Sweet Dreams Nation, what's going on? We are back again, and we have another response from yours truly. Now, recently, a lot of people have been up in arms and whatnot about my responses and things like that online. I had time the other day, so I decided that I wanted to be a little bit of a troll, right? So I spent the day trolling out some responses, sending some comments back, you know, the same thing that a lot of y'all do every day. And people's response to that was, what's wrong with him? Oh, he's unhinged. He's crazy. He's out of his mind. And I found that interesting at the fact that I spent one day doing what a lot of you do every single day, and you thought something was wrong with me. You thought I was crazy. You think I'm losing it and all this and that. Anything but just having fun online, right? Because I did it for one day. Y'all do this every day. So what does that say about you? Me, I really think that's something to really, really think about. The fact that, you know, that's just a little crazy. Now, on to the real response. We're here. We're here back again addressing one Mr. Cory Anderson. B-League Anderson. Whatever the fuck his name is. All right. So people love to tag me in this. I don't like to tag me and stuff to give me a response. Understand something, right? Now, while I respond and may troll back and all of these things, I get paid for social media. All right. I actually make money off of this. The YouTube, the Instagram, the Twitter, all these things. All of these things make me money. So, of course, whenever there's a conversation or something to be had, I'm going to speak on these things. And Mr. Cory Anderson sat down with one Ariel Helwani and decided to have a few words about me. Some things to say, if you will. I'm not going to really speculate too much on it. That's just pretty much why we're here. I gave y'all the gist of it. We're going to check it out. And y'all know, like I do, we're going to break down the conversation.
He had a great win last month, but obviously there's Alex Periera, and you know, I know you and Jamahal were going back and forth. You guys good now, or agree to disagree?
That boy rubbing his head. He hate that.
My last post, I said, like, people go, he said something about you would never be this and that. And what you think about me? Like, bro, I don't even think about you. I didn't even say your name. That's the reason why he came in my inbox or whatever. I did an interview and didn't mention him as one of the top light heavyweights, so he clapped back. He got offended because I didn't mention him. Like, you don't even cross my mind or my radar.
Hold up.
Congrats, you got the belt.
Pause. Now, right out the bat, that's bullshit. Got mad because you didn't mention my name, which, one, I wasn't mad. For some reason, people seem to think if I respond or I say something, oh, you're just mad. No, I got paid. You said you made a dumb statement before. I think it was something along the lines of, if there was a tournament, then him, Magomed and Ankalaev would be right there at the top and whatever and whatnot like that. Well, basically him screaming that he's the best from the B leagues. Inbox, I never inbox you. You started tagging me on Twitter and I responded. And talking about like me not thinking, you don't think about me and you don't mention me, but your wife does. I got the screenshot right now of me, this is your wife tagging me, asking me questions and things like that. So she's not in this world. So the only way that she would feel the need to try to step up and defend her husband is if her husband is talking about me to her. So apparently my name is frequent around y'all household. You know what I mean? So I'm clearly on some minds over there. Your wife was in me DMs. I'm just like, come on, let's play it.
You beat a guy for the belt that I dominated on a week and a half notice, and you got cut up and beat up by him a little bit. So that's what you bragging on? I was like, say what you want to say. We beat the same people. You knocked out Johnny Walker. I knocked out Johnny Walker. Just because you got the belt don't mean nothing. I say to this day, the 205 division in the UFC ain't what it used to be.
All right, now hold up.
There's top guys out there.
Hold up. Now that's interesting. Cause I love a good resume talk. I love a good resume talk. All right. You saying that I'm bragging about beating Glover, who had only lost one fight in how many years? He's on like coming off of one loss after a 7-fight win streak and all of these things. You talking about you dominated him on short notice. Bro, you landed 48 significant punch strikes in that fight. Do we got the stats from that fight? Listen, you're a crotch sniffer, bro. You a straight up crotch sniffer. Nobody cares to watch you fight. You just want to hug and rub and, I wrestle, and lay on people. You didn't dominate Glover. You laid on him. You're a grown-ass man who goes down sniffing other men's crotches so you can lay on them. You don't even beat them up. 48 significant strikes landed, and you call that domination? And you have the nerve to speak on my performance against Glover? 5-round domination, 10-8 rounds on short notice? We not cut the same, bro. I set a striking record. I landed the most amount of strikes ever in a light heavyweight championship fight against Glover Teixeira. You laid on him. You hugged him. I 50-43'd him. It was 50-44 actually, but everybody, if you can go back and look, third round, fourth round, both 10-8 rounds, clearly. You can ask Glover, would he rather feel how he felt after he fought me or after he fought you? And let's see which one he would rather have. That's one. Secondly, the Johnny Walker, you didn't knock Johnny Walker out. You TKO'd Johnny Walker. The ref stopped it. Johnny Walker was still on his feet at the end of y'all fight while you in his face. You won. He's the top guy. Yeah, but it ain't the same. When I knocked Johnny Walker out, I knocked Johnny Walker out cold. You wasn't standing up, looking me in the face while I'm yelling like an idiot. He was trying to figure, he was on the ground, unconscious, trying to figure out how he got to the country he was in. We're not the same. And like I said before, bro, we can even go in this. Conveniently, we have another opponent in common, one that you seem to have forgotten. One, Vince St. Peru. What happened in that fight? Nap time. He knocked you the fuck out. You've been knocked the fuck out so many times at this level. How could you ever speak to anything happening the level of the men in this division? You couldn't cut it and left. You were in the UFC when I was in the UFC. You fought 2 weeks after I did. I was there in Albuquerque when Jan knocked you the fuck out. Sleep, light as a feather, stiff as a board. That's you. That's what you should change your name to. Light as a feather, stiff as a board, Anderson. Cory Z's Anderson. This ain't been nothing but naps for you at this level, bro. Nobody ever feared you at this level, bro. Period. But you got knocked out by John Vellante. I went back and looked to see. You got knocked out by John Vellante. Who the fuck is John Vellante? Can anybody tell me who John Vellante is? I don't even think this man was ever even ranked in the top 15, in the top 20 of the UFC. But yet he knocked you the fuck out. He can say that about you. He's still walking around. He's still on this earth. Everybody that knocks you out is still walking this earth. But you're still somehow think you can claim yourself up there with the top in the world. That's insane, bro. That's insane. But we can keep going. Don't talk that resume shit, though, bro. Your resume is you sleeping.
And like I said, Jamal got that belt when Ratchet, Ankalaev, and Jan Block was all hurt.
Again, some more bullshit. Now, as any of you know, Jan Blachowicz and Magomed Ankalaev, Jan Blachowicz, the dude who knocked him the fuck out, fought for the vacant title whenever Yuri was hurt. Glover was already in camp because the injury came up short and he was there live, and he decided to, to wait off to see what happens. Magomed and Jan fought to a draw. Nobody won. So when it was time to step up and become the champion and show that you are the best and be everything that he's riding Magomed's nuts to be, he buckled. He folded. He couldn't get it done. And he lucky he didn't get finished by the same dude that finished you. But somehow, now they were hurt. They weren't there. Rakic was hurt. Rakic was coming off injury in a fight that was, whatever. But the next month, Glover, who had already been in camp for Yuri and everything, and me coming in a few weeks' notice, you got what you got. That's funny as hell, bro. That's funny as hell. You stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. I'm the best. I came in, said it, and was ready to prove it every single time. Every single time. I've been saying it, and I was ready to show up and prove it. You're just saying it. But go ahead.
I think all three of those guys was better than him. But they was all out at the time when he got the call. So, dude, he didn't beat anybody, and I said that and he got mad. I didn't even say he didn't beat anybody. I just said the light heavyweight division wasn't that good, and he got mad. So
there's a lot of shit that you're saying that was bullshit.
Fair enough. And so I'm just wondering if it ever annoys you, because you maybe do the greatest things in Bellator, but there's always like this stigma. Oh, if you're not doing it in the UFC, even if the competition is tougher, but maybe not as well known, does that ever get to you? Do you ever get frustrated by this?
Why would it? I was in the UFC. Everybody's seen what I did. Like I said,
and you got knocked the fuck out.
The people I beat, let's put it this way, I would beat people that I should get a title fight for, and they're like, oh, no, you got to get more. Then somebody else come up and beat that same person, like, oh, he gets a title fight. Oh, that was a great win. Like, hold on, when I did it, the guy was lackluster, or he was old. Like when I beat Glover, oh, he was washed up. That's why Cory Anderson beat him, and he don't deserve a title shot. Then everybody else
laid on him for 3 rounds.
Get the fuck out of here. So it got to the point when I left, it was like, no matter what you do, people gonna have an opinion. It's just how you feel about that opinion. And I really don't care about the opinion, because I know who I beat, and I know who I can beat, and I know what I can do. Let these naysayers say what they're gonna say. I'm at peace with what I'm doing. I'm out here, I'm making money, I'm taking care of my family now. We live in life. We got 2 houses, we got land, we got whatever we want to do. I'm fine with that. It went from the point of chasing a gold belt to prove I was the best in the biggest organization that's been promoted the most, which is why UFC is the biggest.
Because you was trash and you got your ass beat.
Making my worth and making money, having fun, doing what I love to do. And I wake up every day just blessed. So the people can say what they say. I wake up, I live my life. You worried about what I'm doing. Me and my family, we eating. Know that.
Okay.
You're talking about me. This dude is a fucking clown. And I'm like, for somebody who went to college, he's really fucking stupid. Like, what do you like? How is this all coincided to making sense? It don't bother me, but you just went on a whole fucking tirade about how it didn't bother you. Bro, we know it bothers you, bro. There's no way that you can try to talk and be the competitor that you say, and like all it is talk about wanting to be the best in the world and to have conversations about being the best in the world and all that. And the fact that whenever you were in the top organization in the world fighting against the best, you got your ass beat. You got knocked the fuck out. You got turned into highlights. There's a lot of guys out there with you on their highlight reel. And then you went to the B leagues and you couldn't even beat the dude in the B leagues. You couldn't even become champion in a lesser organization. But now you have to, I know what I can do. I know. But that's another, but it's weird as hell to me for a grown-ass man, a fighter, to be sounding like a delusional-ass little girl. Oh, I just know I'm the best. I just know I'm the best. As long as I believe it, that's all that matters. As long as I mean it. Manifestation, girl. There you go, girl. Fuck out of here, bro. You weak as hell, bro. Like, you really weak. Talking about somebody worried about you, bro. I would have never responded or even spoke your name had you not mentioned me at all. I did you a favor by not even mentioning your wife because I don't even believe in bringing women into men's conversations and things like that. So I let it slide whenever she said the shit that she said. You know what I'm saying? Didn't respond, did nothing. But clearly, I'm on all of y'all minds. For you to be trying to sit and sell all of this hype of, he's all talking about me and this all right. Nobody's buying it, bro. Nobody's buying it, bro. But hey, at the end of the day, you can say you're the best, but reality speaks to a whole different story. Right? You left the top promotion in the world for a reason, because you couldn't cut it. Right? You can say the fight checks or whatever. The fight checks in the UFC are phenomenal. All right? Do they have room for improvement? Yeah. But you make a really good living in the UFC. And then the notoriety from being in the UFC, you make money outside of it. I make money a multitude of different ways outside of fighting because of the platform that I'm on with this here. So stop it, bro. You just couldn't cut it, bro. You weren't good enough. You're not the best. You're not even the best in the fucking B leagues. The champion had to vacate the title and move up, and you have to fight some new guy that nobody really even knows about. All right? Me and that guy, we have the same manager, so I've heard his name. But this you're not solidifying anything. You saying I haven't beat anybody? Who can you beat in Bellator? Who could you possibly beat in Bellator to give you any type of leg up on anything, bro? The best are in the UFC. You're not in the UFC, so you're not the best. You're just a B-league bum. Have your fun, collect your checks, you know, and watch your mouth when you speaking on the real ones, bro. Don't speak about the best, bro. When you're not competing with the best and you're not in the lane of the best, don't speak on the best. You're not on my level. You never have been. Our legacies will obviously speak to that, and our paychecks and what we leave at the end will definitely speak to that as well. So go ahead. Hey yo, this is a nice one. This is a nice one. I'm gonna leave it out on that. You know what I mean? You can get all saucy or whatever. I already know you got a little something spice, whatever, coming back, or you can shut the fuck up. Either way is good to me. I'm gonna get paid. I'm gonna do my thing regardless. Title shot on the way to the real gold of the world. We get it. Hey, new Timex. We out.